1000 Inventions that changed the world. Metronome. The metronome, a device used by musicians to maintain a steady tempo while practicing or performing, has a fascinating historical background that traces its evolution from simple mechanical devices to modern electronic versions. Early origins. The concept of measuring and controlling musical tempo dates back centuries, but the first mechanical metronome was patented in 1815 by Johann Nepomuk Maelzel, a German inventor and musician. Mälzel's metronome consisted of a pendulum mechanism housed in a wooden or metal case, with adjustable weights that allowed users to set the tempo by varying the pendulum's swing rate. Musical revolution. Mälzel's invention revolutionized the way musicians practiced and performed music. Prior to the metronome, tempo indications in musical scores were often subjective and imprecise. The metronome provided a standardized method for specifying tempo, with composers using metronome markings, such as mm or Mälzel's metronome, to indicate the desired beats, BPM, for a piece of music. Impact on music composition. The advent of the metronome had a significant impact on music composition and performance. Composers such as Ludwig van Beethoven, Frédéric Chopin, and Franz Liszt embraced the metronome as a tool for conveying their intended tempo markings with precision. Some composers, however, expressed skepticism about the metronome's influence on musical expression, fearing that strict adherence to metronomic tempo could stifle artistic interpretation. Evolution and innovation. Over the years, the design of the metronome underwent various improvements and innovations. Early mechanical metronomes were typically wound up with a key and featured a ticking sound produced via escapement mechanism. Later models introduced features such as a bell or click sound on the downbeat to accentuate the tempo. Electronic metronomes. In the late 20th century, electronic metronomes began to replace traditional mechanical models. Electronic metronomes offered greater precision, reliability, and convenience, with digital displays and programmable tempo settings. Some electronic metronomes also incorporated additional features such as rhythm patterns, preset tempos, and visual cues. Continued relevance. Despite advances in technology, the metronome remains an essential tool for musicians of all levels. Whether practicing scales, rehearsing ensemble pieces, or preparing for a concert, musicians rely on the metronome to develop their sense of timing, rhythm, and musicality. The metronome's versatility and adaptability have ensured its continued relevance in an ever-changing musical landscape. Conclusion. From its humble beginnings as a mechanical pendulum device to its modern electronic iterations, the metronome has played a vital role in shaping the way musicians approach tempo and rhythm. Its impact on music composition, performance, and education is undeniable, making it a timeless tool cherished by musicians around the world. As technology continues to evolve, the metronome will undoubtedly remain a steadfast companion in the practice rooms and concert halls of future generations.